the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. The kicker, Blake Grupe, set to start it. And off we go from MetLife Stadium. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Momo.
Motion man is Hyatt. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
The trend around the league, Mike, is that we've seen that running back has really turned into a young man's game. And there's something to be said for having some fresh legs, fresh out of college. They love the dynamic ability this guy brings to their rushing attack, and it's clear why.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Jones operating out of the pistol. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. The run here with Devin Singletary. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now. Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man complete to Johnson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback. And even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
And that keeps them ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Here we go, hey.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Rita. Out, go.
Running left is Singletary. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down.
Up we go.
Shotgun now for Jones. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
Go.
To throw, it's Rattler. The reception for Rashid Shaheed. 13 yards on the catch there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd down and 8. Looking to throw, Rattler. Throw, left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains. This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Half 18.
Jones going to hand this to Tracy. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Willie Gay with the stop. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8.
Up we go.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Every team in the league practices these situations every single day. That's a critical 3rd down, Mike. So now with this fresh set of downs, they got to just take a deep breath. Now you're really not so much playing against your opponent as much as you are playing against this clock.
Up we go.
On play action, it's Jones. That's to the rookie from LSU, Malik Nabers. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Here we go. Calm. Up we go.
They'll run. with Tracy.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Giants leading this one early. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Cadence, lock in the cadence.
Now, Jones. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. 12 yards there, and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Out, go.
Jones gonna hang on to it here. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage.
The decision whether to keep the ball or to hand it to the back happens so fast. In this case, the quarterback thinks it was a keep read. The defense was there ready to stop him. Tackle for loss.
Open man is Robinson. He'll be marked down very close to the first down. They got 14 of the 15 that they needed. It's going to set up a manageable 3rd and short.
These hitch routes, they're usually just designed to pick up a few safe yards. An easy completion, get some rhythm for your quarterback. However, this time, he's able to make a little magic happen after the catch and turn it into something much bigger than even they were probably anticipating.
They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
Giants first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now a play fake. Jones. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That's complete. It's Malik Nabers.
After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on 2nd down. That big chunk brings them from 2nd and long to now at least 3rd and manageable.
Timberland. Out, go.
Jones going to try and throw on 3rd down. Got his man at the 6. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hyatt. Touchdown, New York. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Extra point by Gano is up and good. And the Giants are out to a 10-0 lead. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Second down and 3. Rattler now back to throw. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Half jumbo, half jumbo. Detroit Johnson, Detroit Johnson. Up and go.
They fake the handoff. Now Jones. This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
Nice catch here by Theo Johnson, the young rookie tight end, and I really like his upside. I think he's kind of a long, rangy guy. He's got a great catch radius, and he can really get vertical downfield. One of only 5 FBS tight ends last year, Mike, with 7+ touchdowns. So I think the Giants have a chance here to develop him and give Daniel Jones another offensive weapon as they look to get this thing back on track.
Okay, here we go. Up and go.
Again, it's Singletary. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Up and go.
Back to throw is Jones. Open man is Johnson. He's got him. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a 1st down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
Up and go.
Jones now on 1st down. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that.
And he'll take it on in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away.
Recovered by the receiving team.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Rattler. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then they say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Go. Throwing is Rattler. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
And that is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Come right, Pacino. Chip. Out we go.
On the draw, it's Singletary. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
South salad. Out we go.
To throw, it's Jones. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Jones to throw on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Giants. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this will be a touchback, but per the new rules, since the ball hit in the landing area, the drive does start at the 20-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's trying to set the tone here for the rest of the game and let this defense know there is not a blade of grass on this field that you don't have to defend, because he reared back and he let that one eat. And he's got to work a little bit on his touch, a little bit on his accuracy, but I don't think he needs to work on his arm strength.
Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep this one on the ground.
Number 41, Alvin Kamara, ball carrier. On the 5-yard pickup, that
Here now, 3rd and 5. Now Rattler gonna throw. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think this drive, and particularly that last 3rd down incompletion, Mike, has really summed up the story of this game offensively. No matter how many times they try to generate some plays through the air, there's just nowhere to go with the ball. In this case, the coverage is tight. They go 3 and out again. They've got to have earlier success and not just wait for 3rd down to bail themselves out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football.
they're on 34-yard line.
Gold Cyclone! Gold Cyclone!
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
So we've reached halftime here in Jersey with the Giants on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Hi, Coach. Thank you. 2 very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2.
Graham Gano to kick off for New York.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. Now an opening past the 30.
Recovered by the receiving team.
First and 10. Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Throwing now is Rattler. To the left side into the hands of Olave.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
To throw, it's Rattler. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw. Rattler. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work. Where are our matchups? And let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
This has really just been the story of the entire game. They just seem out of sync, don't they? I mean, they desperately need to find a way to just get some points on the scoreboard, any way it takes. They don't complete on the deep pass there, but keep shooting for it because at some point something's going to break your way, and they desperately need it.
And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson.
Up we go.
The drive starts with a carry by Singletary. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Up we go.
On the give, it's Tracy. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Here we go. Hey. Up we go.
On the handoff, here comes Tracy. He's able to get away for one man, but those reinforcements, they got there quick. Take him down behind the line.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back, but not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
The ability to sustain possession and continue to get new sets of down, it just allows more and more opportunities for those eventual chunk plays, and that's what every offense in the league is looking for. But the more 1st downs, the more snaps, the more opportunities.
Here we go. Hey.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Up we go.
They'll run once more with Singletary. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Slayton is the man in motion.
Up we go.
They'll go back to Singletary on 1st down. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
go.
Again, right side, this is Singletary. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it.
He was brought down by Josh Sweat. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Half 18.
Good
half 18.
drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3?
Up, go.
Now it's Tracy looking to run.
Ball carrier. Willie Gay on the tackle. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th
Half
down.
18.
They'll run for it. It's Singletary. And he's going to have the Giants' 1st down. He gets more than he needs. 4 yards picked up on 4th and 2.
I know it's 4th and short, Mike, but at this distance, you actually have to clear a lane out. You can't just fall forward or push the pile. So that conversion, it's as much of a credit to the blocking as it is to the running back seeing the hole and hitting it.
They'll come up with nothing there. Fortunate just to get back to the line. And that'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
The ball still at the 8-yard line for 2nd down and goal.
Up, go.
A give to Singletary on the zone read. And he keeps the legs moving, able to get it down inside the 5.
4 yards on the pickup. It's now 3rd and goal.
Third and goal.
Cadence, lock in the cadence, lock in the cadence. Biggie, 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 biggie.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4.
Half 88, half 88, half 88. Up, go.
Shotgun now for Jones. That one taken in. Wan'Dale Robinson. Touchdown, New York. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. And no run back here. It's a touchback, but with the new rule in effect, with the ball bouncing in the landing zone, they'll start this drive at their own 20. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. It's a give now to Kamara. This will be a Saints 1st down. He's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
That is hard. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints are able to edge a bit closer. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll give it to Singletary to begin this drive. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 2nd and 6.
Okay, here we go. Up, go.
A carry here for Tracy. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Chip.
Now, Jones. And that is incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants add on to their lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Now they'll set up to throw. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They'll look to throw. Throw right side to Olave. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Saints first down.
Let's go.
Back to the air one more time. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up third down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a fourth down decision to make.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyler Nubin. And the Giants are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back up.
Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And the defense has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you...
To the pylon, he's in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Saints 14. Blake Grupe to kick off.
After the touchdown, it's Grupe to kick this one away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's a give to Singletary. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
This one is caught by Robinson. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. The Giants sending out their punter. Returnable from the 17. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. Rattler now back to throw. He lets one go, looking for Shaheed. And he's in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. 2 touchdowns for him in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year. Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Saints 21.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Here we go.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Let's go.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a win for the men in blue. The Giants get it done. And it is their third consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team.